Salam aleikum, aleikum salam. Piano, piano, derechito por guardarraya. Once again, we are talking about the ensasa, the arrows, the different components of the physical body of a Patipemba. Like we already mentioned, the first important arrow was the guide arrow, which the main spirit of the Nganga, the spiritual guide, the Mfumbi, is the one who has a pact with this arrow, and is the one who gonna guide, and we're talking guiding this mission on time and on place. Why we're saying that? Well, because if we take a look, once the Palero practitioner draw the sigil on the ground, and we take a look on the tail of this arrow, from the tail of this arrow is where it's going to be the point of departure of this spiritual sending out, to go out to where the Palero wants this spirit to go. And where the Palero wants this spirit to go, well, it's going to be pointing out by the head of that arrow. The head of that arrow will indicate the location, the destination where that spirit needs to go. Also, it's very important to keep in mind that with the guide arrow, not only the Mfumbi is in this arrow, but also Lucero. But let's keep in mind, because there are some crazy people who they call themselves Palero, but they are not true Mayombero practitioners. They are some crazy people, fakers, priests, idiots, charlatans, that they are saying that Lucero is Lucero Monte Elegua. And that is one of the most foolish things to say, because Lucero and Elegua, they are not the same. Lucero is in Palo Mayombe, or also is known as an Encuyo Malongo. But these idiots are saying that Elegua in Santeria, that's the Lukumi religion. Elegua is a Yoruba god, messenger of Olofi God, and is also the owner of the crossroads. And because of that, these fools are comparing some similarities, because they practice syncretized palo or cross palo. They don't practice pure Palo Mayombe. And what I mean is that they are mixing some Santeria entities or gods, and they're mixing it with the spirit of the dead of the Nganga. And that's how you can see how they get this Lucero Monte Elegua. And Elegua has nothing to do with Lucero. First of all, the magical ingredients that we use to build up or to make up Elegua is very different from the magical ingredients that we use to make a Lucero. By the way, when we make a lucero in Palo Mayombe, at the bottom, we need to draw a magical symbol, a Patipemba. El Egua has not Patipemba on their foundation. So let's get that clear out, because there are people making a lot of mistakes and they're confusing a lot of people, and they claim, because I got 45 years in this religion, oh, that I am this and I am that. You are just a fool. You are just a charlatan. You are just a liar. You are just an idiot. That you are an incompetent practitioner who got no clue whatsoever of what is Palo Mayombe. And your foolishness, you are trying to teach others how to become more idiots of what you really are. So please be aware, and let's keep it simple. Lucero or en Cuyo Malongo is in Palo Mayombe, and el Egua in Santeria or Regla Ocha is a total different foundation. So el Egua has nothing to do with the Lucero of Palo Mayombe. Okay, now we can talk about the second most important arrow, and we call it the commission arrow. The commission arrow is the arrow that carries the wishes, the messages of the palero. In this arrow is where you can find the power of the endokis or endundus. Why? Because we already discussed that in the guy arrow, the Mfumbi is the one who gonna be guiding this Patipemba to the proper destination, while the commission arrow is the reinforcement that is gonna carry the Makuto, the Bilongo, or the magical spells, or the spirit that needs to go with a mission to do whatever the Palero priest asked them to do.